Haha. Peace and love. Peace, brother. Peace, sister. Let us think. Matriarchal, patriarchal. What are those words? Patriarchal. Why would I want to be in any mind state of the patriarch? The patriarch must be patri. Patri, hey, we're not looking into padre meaning father as well. Once again, that's word semantics. We have no time for it. The games, somebody got to stop it. First of all, my body parts say that I am a mature person. The body parts of my counterparts in the free world say that we are adults. So why do we have children claiming to be adults in a grown world? All kind of oceans and landmass playing games. It's very sad, it's continual, and for me, I'm just pretty much walking around it. I ain't got the time to be into him, and her. Why? Because him, and her have to be upon that which grows and gives benefit. And if it's not, then the rope eventually will burn at some point, pulling me to the club while I'm pulling her to the library. You see the tug of war? Something's going to give at some point. Mind that in your relationships as you take on the spiritual world, knowing that your test will be tenfold and then from many directions. So, give not back unto. Pork, ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing happened, girl. We don't do pork. We don't do nothing split the hoof. We don't do nothing that if you give it poison, it won't be poison. You poison if you would eat something that eats poison and it's not poison. Shout out to the pig, though. You hear me? Shout out to the pig. Very intelligent animal. Pygmy, lack of pigmentation. It's a pink, pretty much pink animal. Well, you could say peach. I don't know. But it's light, right? Okay, so it doesn't have pigment, but it's a beautiful animal and it should not be consumed. All right, let's stop the hypocrisy. Let's get to it. Stop running around it. Preacher ain't preaching for dollars. The true preacher leaves with pennies. The entertainer, you see Sheffler, you see Jakes, you see Osteen. We're not mad at them. I mean, I have it all within my mind, all 66 books. That'll be the subject of subjects to touch. Revelations, we go back to Genesis, and we'll show you what's going on. That's in your face, but I'm sure he's not preaching, she's not preaching. In fact, from that book, it says, please, we ain't got no time to be hearing anything the woman got to say. That doesn't sound like an African-centered mentality. It actually sounds Eurocentric, and we can find that fear in his behavior perpetuated throughout society. I mean, he loves big breasts, doesn't he? I mean, am I opposed to it? I mean, hey, to each their own preference, but is he intimidated by big butts? We have the proof in the pudding. For those who are less melaninated, for those whose hearts have been calcified, they have somewhat of a struggle upwards to meet at 9 ether. That's soul. And 6 ether, which is spirit, which is life. And if you have one and not the other, you're incomplete. We give all tips and praise to Anima Rimba, a very amazing and pioneered woman who delivered us much. And let us be thankful for those who came before us that allowed for us to have an opportunity to give to those that are coming up behind us. This is our obligation. This is what we mean. It takes a community, so to speak, to raise a child. And it can, and it should be, and it used to be, but it's not. So just words of wisdom. Let us be mindful again where you are, what you're doing, who's around you, what you're really feeling, what you're here for. Self-hatred has many faces, and sometimes it comes by doing everything that you're not supposed to do. And it comes with being involved with all kind of things with all kind of reasons behind it. We shouldn't have two sisters here saying, let's go and get some books and perpetuate what we learn, and then have two brothers here saying, well, you know, I'll read a book and I want to watch the football game. Boy, you better snap out of it. It's called a 666 Speller Kingle. Don't let the sixes misconstrue anything here. Buy not into nothing. If it doesn't feel right, it isn't right. Vibe with good vibrations. Emit good vibrations. Transmit, transfer with open arms. Give that unto your fellow brethren. What they see and I will always be different than them. Genuineness has no script. Let us push forward fearlessly, without boundaries, in its proper appropriation. Let us teach when it matters. Let us not just push push truth and say, hey, it's the truth. No, truth in its proper time. None can stop that which can't be stopped. Let your energy force field move millions if can be. For I am up. We are the giants, humbly as they've been made. The bright Sphinx in Egypt shows you. We look beyond. Let your godlike show. Let your perimeters never be cluttered by daily slaughter. Step outside the box. Don't post your business.